Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your Post-WASDE Wilkins Ag Wire. So without further ado, grab our whiteboard here, take a look at the numbers. So what we've got here is we've got the average trade estimates in the black ink, and we've got what we actually got today from the USDA in the blue ink. So the average trade estimate for corn yield was 174.7 bushels per acre, came in slightly below that at 174.2 bushels per acre. That's going to kind of be the theme of what we're going to go over here. Is we were slightly below the trade estimates in nearly everything today, not really significantly below except for in one category in wheat ending stocks, but everything just barely missed what the trade was looking for. So wasn't really that big of a miss on pretty much everything, but we did miss on a lot. As far as beans go, 47.6 was the trade estimate. It came in at 47.1, so slightly below again. Production was estimated to come in at 14.506 billion bushels. Actually came in at 14.475 billion bushels. Bean production 3.976 was the estimate. Actually came in at 3.927. So again, as stated, sticking with the theme here, slightly below what the average trade estimate was. Ending stocks were expected to come in at 2.13 billion bushels for corn. Actually came in at 2.081. Bean ending stocks were expected to come in at 4.72 million bushels. Actually came in at 450 million bushels. So again, 472 versus 450, slightly below what we were expecting. This is the only one that was somewhat kind of sizable that we've seen the market move on a little bit. Wheat was expected to come in at 704 million bushels. Actually came in at 654 million bushels. So before the report, we were down on corn and beans and up in wheat. We're still at that right now. We're down in corn and beans. We're a little bit further down in corn than we were pre-report. We're down a little less in beans than we were pre-report. And then wheat is higher as it was pre-report. It's actually a little higher than we were pre-report. We'll have to see how the market closes up. But based on the report, granted, the wheat U.S. ending stocks were a little lower than expected. We were a little lower, slightly lower than expected, pretty much across the board, but a pretty neutral report. Nothing missed by extreme measures like we've seen in the past, whether it be higher or lower. So we're basically kind of rowing the same boat we were at 10:50 before the report came out at 11 a.m. Central here an hour later. We'll have to see how the report closes, and we'll definitely let you know on the Monday report of the Wilkins Ag Wire. But as of right now, not really trading much different than we were pre-report. Pretty much a neutral report when you take a look at everything. Figure out kind of where we were based on the average trade estimates. Of course, these are average trade estimates. You've got some that are lower, some that are higher, but we really didn't miss by much at all, pretty much across the board. So that's where things stand post-report. If you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday morning.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research market commentary and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.